Here we go. Tottenham appoints new manager. Tottenham Hotspur has officially handed the reins of the team to Igor Tudor, who will serve as interim head coach until the end of the season. This decision comes as Spurs find themselves in a freefall, sitting just 5 points above the relegation zone and desperate for a fresh spark. The North London club acted decisively regarding their coaching staff. Igor Tudor takes over the responsibility from Thomas Frank, who was sacked immediately following the defeat to Newcastle on February 11th. According to confirmations from Fabrizio Romano and The Independent, the Croatian manager has agreed to take the hot seat while Spurs navigate a turbulent period in the Premier League. The London side is currently stalled in 16th place, a precarious distance from the bottom three. A disastrous run of form, featuring just 2 wins in 17 Premier League matches, exhausted the board's patience with Frank, despite him guiding the club to the Champions League round of 16 after finishing 4th in the league phase. Tudor is no stranger to elite football. The former Croatian centre-back previously managed Juventus, where he secured Champions League qualification by finishing in the Serie A top 4. However, he was also recently dismissed last October following an 8-match winless streak, during which his team failed to score in 4 of those games. Before arriving in London, Tudor accumulated experience at a long list of clubs including Lazio, Marseille, Udinese, Hellas Verona, Hajduk Split, Galatasaray, PAOK, and Kardemir Karabükspor. Tottenham is opting for a stopgap solution before searching for a permanent captain during the summer transfer window. Tudor's first challenge will be a baptism of fire. On February 22nd, Spurs face their arch-rivals Arsenal, the current league leaders. Regarding long-term plans, Roberto De Zerbi and Mauricio Pochettino are the frontrunners for the permanent role. Currently, Pochettino is leading the U.S. national team and is expected to decide on his future only after the conclusion of the 2026 World Cup campaign. In this high-stakes environment, Tottenham needs immediate results over distant visions. Tudor's mission is crystal clear: secure Premier League survival for Spurs before the club undergoes a comprehensive squad overhaul this summer. Fans' patience has worn thin. The thunderous boos echoing across the stands after the last match showed a fierce wave of opposition aimed at Thomas Frank's football philosophy. Here we go. Tottenham officially sacks manager Thomas Frank. After a string of poor performances in the Premier League, Thomas Frank's reign at Tottenham Hotspur has officially come to an end. The decision to axe the manager was made immediately following a 1-2 comeback defeat against Newcastle United at home in round 26. This loss pushes Spurs deeper into crisis, with the gap to the relegation zone now sitting at a mere 5 points. Announcement from the North London club. On the afternoon of February 11th, the Tottenham official website released a statement confirming, "We have decided to make a change in the men's first-team head coach position. Thomas Frank will depart the club effective today." Despite providing all necessary conditions and time since his appointment in June 2025, recent dismal results have forced the board to act to salvage the season. The club representative also expressed gratitude for the strategist's dedication and wished him luck in his future journey. The loss to Newcastle was merely the final straw in a disastrous period. Below are the alarming figures: 8 consecutive matches without a win in the Premier League, 16th place in the standings, facing a direct threat of relegation. 8 months in office, one of the shortest and least effective tenures in the club's history. Fans' patience has worn thin. The thunderous boos echoing across the stands after the last match showed a fierce wave of opposition aimed at Thomas Frank's football philosophy. Not long ago, Frank remained defiant, asserting he was 1000% certain to stay in his position, while blaming an injury crisis among key players. However, those excuses lacked the weight to protect his seat against suffocating pressure from both the supporters and the hierarchy. Spurs' uncertain future. Parting ways with the Danish manager puts Tottenham in a difficult position as the season enters its most grueling stage. The urgent task for the Spurs now is to find a new leader with enough character to revive the team's spirit, regain the fans' trust, and, most importantly, successfully secure Premier League survival.